Hello, everybody, and welcome to some sealed practice. We are going to play some sealed. Notably, there aren't many good ways to play sealed, but one of the more interesting parts of sealed is the building anyways, and we have a good tool for building sealed. Shoutouts to sealeddeck.tech. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the plan is for us to, we're each going to build a sealed pool. We're both going to be building on stream. First, I'll build my pool, and so like while I'm building, I'll be the one like mainly like dragging stuff around. But like CFT will also comment and such. But I'm like very much the idea is that to have each of us like very much leading our own build, so that it doesn't become like too homogenous between the two builds. And then we'll switch over to CFT's view, and they will uh, also build a different sealed pool, and then the two of us will play those pools against each other on Cockatrice. And then I don't know exactly how long this will take. Maybe we'll do it again. Yeah. Shall we jump into it?
Sure.
Okay. Let me export this pool into sealeddeck.tech, and then I'll paste a link in chat. How best do I do this? I might do this in a. Oh wait, no. There's a good way to do this. Add command JSON pool thing. Okay. So, I tend to build pools by looking at like the most powerful cards in each color, really. This early in the format, it might be a little hard to say what that means. But presumably, like some of these rares are probably nice. Like this card, 3-mana 1/3, like draw a card, and like some text about dragons having hexproof, which like is relevant, right? Surely that's relevant. Like usually your opponent needs to remove it. This card. Okay, wait. So we played with this yesterday during early access. I'm gonna level with you. It didn't feel that strong. It felt like strong, but not that strong. I don't know if that was your impression.
I feel like it's in the category of bombs where like if you cast it later, you can probably beat it sometimes. But if you cast it in turn 3 and there's not an immediate removal solid, you probably cannot beat it ever.
Fair enough. I guess maybe our deck was just too strong.
Yeah.
This card is, I believe, pretty strong. On either side, really. Usually Jeskai and not Tumor, right? I guess
I guess I can't.
It's somewhat deck dependent, certainly.
I can't say I've ever like played with Coastal Piracy Unlimited. I don't know how
Play
strong
with
it
the one
is.
in Ikoria with cycling. Obviously, cycling is big on that kind of effect, but
I did not play enough Ikoria to develop an opinion on that card.
Also, this is not Coastal Piracy, right? Because Coastal Piracy is each creature draws, or am I thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But like, I think that the teamer mode is also strong, right? Like, did you play with
that sounds accurate.
Did you play with Rhythm of the Wilds?
I wasn't good enough at Magic back then to develop an opinion on that. To have an opinion on that card right now.
Fair enough.
That's how I would describe it.
Okay. Okay. It looks like this pool is like strong teamer cards. Also, this card is strong, I think. Just like 4-mana draw a card on a land. So okay, pulling out other. So I'm also excited about Riverwheel Sweep. Um, these hybrid cards are okay. This card is also strong. Okay, this pool looks like it's like very strongly pushing me towards teamer space. Is how I would describe it, looking at the gold cards at least and rares.
Mhm.
In terms of black and white, this card is like removal, I guess. I don't know about Duty Beyond Death. This card is good. How do you feel about this card? It got cast against us sometimes.
Um, I guess it could be nice. I don't know.
Hmm. I think how we describe it is that certainly no take up the shield.
Mhm.
Okay, white has a lot of removal. It's like
Mhm.
all of this is removal. Like probably white has enough removal that like coordinated maneuvers kind of sketch if you're in
Mhm.
white. Um, Blue has some humbling elders. I don't know if that. I currently think this is a strong card. It might not. It might not be a strong card, but
I am not ready to declare that yet.
fair enough. Um, I'm gonna make a fixing column. Um, though Teamer Devotee I think is just a like pretty strong card either way. Wow, two Sibsig appraisers and a focused mind. Also, this card is strong, right?
Um,
It is
it looks
a.
strong.
It's a bird strider that like flashes back. You know.
Mhm.
Oh, and we have a bewildering blizzard. Essence Anchor is a weird card. I'll put it off to the side. Surely this card is like decent. I don't know if this card is good.
It looks pretty good to me.
What do you want to do with it?
Um, play it as a modal. Play it as a modal cell. Like
How playable do you think tap target creature draw a card is?
pretty playable.
I think that's where we differ. I think it's not very playable.
Okay, maybe it's not. Like how do you feel about the comparison migrating Ketradon?
Um, have you considered that when you cast it, it doesn't do nearly as much? Like when you cast it for 6?
Sure, but it's still a card that matters.
Mm, I'm not sure. I feel like it's a card that like might matter, but it doesn't like stabilize you is the thing. Like the thing about Ketradon is
Yeah,
like it stabilizes you, whereas this one doesn't, right?
yeah.
It matters, but it
But this
doesn't
one,
stabilize you.
but this one does like protect yourself when you cycle it.
Hmm.
Do you not like Ice Ridge Serpent? I feel like yesterday I was impressed by Ice Ridge Serpent.
Um, I'm like I think I'm putting in cards that I think are like actively strong, whereas like Serpent I think is like fine. TM.
Hmm. Okay. I
Like
think
things
it's
that are
actively strong, but
I think I'm putting in cards that are like drawing me to the color.
mhm.
It's like not a hard and fast rule or anything. Okay, block seems kind of medium. Uh, oh, I do love a Narcissus Rebuke. What is this? This
How do you
card's
feel about
cool.
this card?
Um, I don't like it. I think
Okay.
because I don't want to cast Tormenting Voice mostly.
Hmm. I feel like I've used the most as like a dragon with cycling. kind of.
I don't like. I just okay. Maybe. I think my philosophy is that like cycling. I'm not that excited about cards with cycling too. Cycling 2 does not make me like that much more excited about the card.
Okay.
Like, like it if it's on a if cycling 2 is on a good card, that makes it substantially better, right? I
Mhm.
think. But if cycling 2 is on an already bad card, like I think it's the kind of thing where like the mode of cycling 2 is already pretty bad, and if and like two pretty bad modes does not unfortunately add up to a good card,
Sure.
or at least usually doesn't. Okay, well I'm not very excited about red, other than the gold cards.
Mhm.
I do. It does look like I'm pretty excited about green. I think this encroaching battle Dragonstorm card might be nice in this deck.
How do you feel about this 2-drop?
Undergrowth leopard.
Yes.
I don't know yet. I feel like it's a like. Uh, I feel like I will have an opinion on it at some point in the format, and now is not the time.
Fair enough.
You know, like I don't know how good the naturalize is mostly.
Mhm.
Sargon's resolve might be nice. Okay, so what it sounds like is that I probably I'm trying to figure out right now if I can play this armament dragon. Because I do have
Are you
so
confident you're red? Or at least, are you confident red is more. Oh, I guess Armored Dragon is black. Okay, never mind. Okay, continue on.
yeah, like right now I think I'm not playing this headliner really or this artisan. Um and like I'm not playing the like white stuff that isn't like removal.
Mhm.
Um I don't really see a reason to play this essence anchor, I think. Um we have like one renew thing, one rite of renewal, one songcrafter mage. I'm also not playing this. So I'm not particularly excited about Essence Anchor.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess we have Monastery Messenger, which like could do that. Um, I kind of want to get a look at like the set of dragons I'd be excited to play, also because it matters for like Dragonstorm theoretically, Dragonologist theoretically. Um, do you see any more dragons?
Um,
I mean, there's this one.
I agree.
I don't think. Do you think this card might just be good because of the body is good?
Yes, that is certainly one of my suspicions.
Mhm. How confident would you say that your suspicion of this is?
Um, I'm 70% confident that you should try to play it in sealed. However, I'm not sure if I would be willing to play a fifth color for it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna play it in this deck, but I
Mhm.
might. I think this could be a 5 color deck.
Mhm.
Just to like play Armament Dragon, Abzan Monument. Like we can also play like all our lands.
I'm mostly, I'm a little suspicious of playing the fifth color in general.
Hmm.
Like, I like playing exactly four colors. Like, like the fifth color is like meaningfully, like adding a fifth color like stretches your mana so much more than like you know.
Hmm. Yeah, this could also just be a clean 3 color deck. I could just not play this Armament Dragon. That's probably better. Um, but like I'm trying to figure out if I want to like play a planes for this just kind of okay that like sounds a little silly maybe um but uh my guess is okay like if I just cut these for some like cleaner mana, what does this deck look like?
Oh, I'm not convinced. Okay.
Oh, this Essence Anchor
Hmm.
is not really in here. You're not convinced?
What is the removal like if you don't have white?
This, this, yeah. I'm not convinced either. On the not having weight part.
Is this river? Is the river sweep river wheel? Oh, it's Wii counters on it.
Yes,
I see.
it's Annihilate. You know.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'm glad you agree. It's really nice that you get like so many lands here, namely three.
Hmm.
Um, I do think that the weight is like reasonable. I'm a little worried about like curve considerations. Um, like I think it's reasonable to play this Agent of Codis for curve considerations.
Hmm.
And maybe also like this Essence Anchor doesn't seem unreasonable. I think I'm not super sold on this Focus the Mind. Um, short list of cuts right now in my mind is like these two, this thing. Dragonologist doesn't need a dragon to hit, right? Yeah, instant
Hmm.
sorcery or dragon. I'm pretty sure
Do
there's
we have a
plenty.
lot of it? Do we?
River Wheel, Rite of Renewal, Narcissus Rebuke, Bewildering Blizzard. Like four,
Focus.
like this looks like
Or
six cards, right? Six is a
yeah.
lot of cards.
Okay, let me do some. What is the number of hits?
Number of hits without focus or this dragon is one, two, three, four, five, six, uh, six, I think it looks like.
Okay. Okay, 6 hits and 39 is Am I doing this right?
I'm not
It's
looking.
it is 2/3.
I think that's decent-ish.
That seems pretty bad to me. If I'm doing this right, I could be doing it wrong.
Let me take a look. Uh, oh, you're not doing it on your shared
Yeah.
screen. Uh, oh, also there's this bounce spell.
I guess a bounce ball could be playable. Oops.
The bounce spell is a way to not deck with the messenger.
Hmm.
I think the bounce spell might be like nice. Um, okay, I'll play like the focus the mind for like another hit. I think maybe. Or actually, I think I prefer playing the dragon for another hit to playing the focus of the mind for another hit. Um, I could also play exhale for a hit and splash white. I think splashing white is something I like better than splashing black because we have the Jeskai Monument,
Hmm.
and I'm fine playing one basic planes. Um, if I treat this monument as a land, this is 25. So I need to cut two. I think maybe one elder. But okay, actually, if I'm splashing white, I do want this static snare, I think. Oh, here's a question. Which do you think is stronger, static snare or stormplane detainment?
Um, Probably depends on how much you want to hit things that are not creatures or artifacts.
So, how much you want to hit enchantments?
I agree. Or planeswalkers.
Fair enough. Elspeths or something.
Or something.
Another question I have is how strong 4 mana 3/3 like Surveil 3-ish is.
Um, I guess when you put it, I didn't think about that card enough. Maybe that card is like actually nice.
I'm like unsold.
Isn't Surveillance V like a lot?
It's not exactly Surveil 3. You can only keep one of them, but
That is true.
that is a little that is a little fake in terms of complaints. Um. Hmm. Okay, what if I declare that maybe Humbling Elder. I'm gonna declare that maybe Humbling Elder is not something you wanted sealed. And
How
maybe
do
I'll
you
be
feel
wrong
about the
about it.
3 mana 4/4?
I don't know if I like it.
Okay.
I don't like want to pay mana to attack with it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I get that I can like block with it, but uh I have failed to net cut cards. Why I want to cut grandma? Because I'm here to be humbled by the elder. I'm gonna cut the elder and be like, I don't need you, and then later I'll be humbled by how much I really did need it. Um, so realistically, so like the reason why I'm like looking at cutting this card is that my theory is that maybe like this card is good like if you like need to make your curve better or like not die to having a bad curve. Like that would be the reason here. But like maybe the theory in sealed is that everyone's going to be doing nonsense, so it doesn't matter. Uh,
I feel like I just don't like this.
hmm?
I feel like I maybe don't like this card in general.
Oh, it felt I feel like it felt pretty strong for us
Hmm.
in our draft. Could be
I feel
wrong.
like it's really good if your opponent is casting 3/1 specifically, or 2/1. But like, I don't know. I feel like that lines up poorly against most other things.
Hmm.
You can like use it if you already have a creature in play, but then like, is that the card you really want to have if you're already like blocking with a creature? I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna play one of these. I think an arbitrary one. Do you think this card is real? Monastery Messenger?
I don't like it unless you're looping it.
Looping it with
I
what?
maybe don't like it in general, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but like,
I'm just thinking, like, isn't it kind of nice to put, like, a bewildering blizzard on top?
is it nice enough to play a below rate creature?
It has vigilance.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong about it.
Do you like it if it costs 3?
I think I'd like it if it costs 3. Yes.
Like you play it on like turn 5 or something and it costs 3?
I'm not sure that one sounds as appealing. I
You
like it
play
if I can
Narcissus
play it.
Rebuke and then you play this and then you put Narcissus Rebuke on top. Do you like it?
Hmm. Okay. That's fair. Okay, maybe it's nice. Okay.
I want to try it. Okay, I still need a cut. Would you like to suggest my last cut?
Um. Hmm. I'm not good at the business of making cuts.
I see. Would you like to suggest 2? Does that help?
No.
Okay, let me look at this Essence Anchor card and figure out like how much I actually want this card. I feel like this is like a decent number for Essence Anchor. I want to keep trying it.
Okay.
Um, that said, maybe I want to cut like Agent of Codus or something. Ooh, so one thing you can do with Rebuff is you can tap a creature to it, harmonize, and then bounce that creature.
Hmm.
You know?
Would you say this is a powerful game action?
Maybe it is if it's a Songcrafter Mage.
Hmm.
I don't know. I could see it being a powerful game action. Maybe it's not in this. Maybe it's not that powerful in this deck. Okay, I'm gonna declare that I will do this, and then we can, and then be done with it, and then let's switch to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to publish this, put it in chat, I guess.
Sure.
Edit commands, Jason Pool. Bounce your character dragon post combat to give it hexproof. Exactly. Okay. Let's see. Let's figure out how to do this. Just unhide this. Oh, I probably need to configure it. Why is this off? Is that correctly shared? Kind of. I need to recrop it a bit. And then let's hide these. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Um.
Do you think that how many colors do you think this pool will be?
4. Maybe 3.
Let's see it.
Okay. I like to sort by rarity.
I immediately see some Rakshas's bargains. Oh, also that card.
What does this card do? Number of land.
It's a
It's a
4 mana
4-mana
5/5.
5. 5.
And
Okay.
also like that stuff, I guess.
And this thing is 6/6 of power.
Yeah, something
My
like
pool
that.
seems better than your pool. Okay. We are probably green. Uh,
I should go get my charger. Maybe?
okay. Next, I would like to look at removal spells, which is not an easy task when I don't know the names of the removal spells, but that's alright.
I can help a little bit.
Okay, it's fine. Or something.
How do you feel about Rebellious Strike and Humbling Elder as removal spells?
Uh, hmm.
I'm very helpful, as you can see.
This is a 3/3, and then it does some more stuff.
Yep.
This is a 7/7? I see. Okay.
Or a 4/4 that comes with a 3/3, you know? Hi, Noor. It's going well.
Okay, there are some card draw spells. I would like to play them. This card we will obviously be playing. This card we might be playing. We'll see. This
Five
card
colors.
we will probably be playing. I guess we'll probably play these cards.
4 mana, 5/5 cent be good, yeah.
Um, I'm not sure if this card is good yet. It's probably good if you play some dragons, but I'm not sure I want to do that yet.
I think it's probably. I feel like it doesn't matter too much if you play some dragons, but I don't
Hmm.
know. Like, isn't this like the same thing as the like? Remember we were talking about the 3 mana ramp spell, and you're like, oh, the 3 mana ramp spell is not something that you generally want to cast over, like cast the second time. Like, isn't that the same with 4 mana ramp twice?
Well, yeah, that's fair. Should I just draw the card? Okay. The curve on this deck is not perfect. Is this card good?
Maybe.
Okay, so I guess like it would be ideal to be base blue, so you could play these cards. And once you have these cards, then Helming Elder is probably nice. This card is also nice, I guess. This card we have, as previously discussed, is probably nice.
Ooh, are you playing Essencing?
Uh, I
You
don't
have a
believe
lot
in
of
it.
things that have renew, right? Like the two 5/5s both have renew.
Um, which?
The
Oh,
four
there's
mana,
these
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, what if I believe in this High Spire Belmere?
Sorry, what?
What if I believe in High Spire Belmere?
You're allowed to believe in it. I don't, but certainly you're allowed to believe in it.
I don't like how many red cards are in this pile. If possible, I want to reduce the number of them.
Mm-hmm.
I say as I add one of them.
Multicolor cards aren't red cards.
Maybe I'll try. No, the deck is already like all fours or something. Okay, so
Hannah says she likes your Jess guy.
interesting. So the
Or
appealing white cards are like this card, which we might play anyway. And then this card, this card, this card. I guess these are probably like pretty good cards. The problem is, I like my green cards. I feel like the green cards are better than the white cards. Even though the white, there's some nice white cards, but the green cards are better than the white cards, I think. Like, we could try to splash some of these white cards, but I'm not willing to go with the green cards. Certainly.
certainly I will never say no to green cards.
I'm thinking about how castable this Revival of the Ancestors card is. I guess this is not, right?
It seems pretty hard to cast.
Yeah. What is our removal? Exhale, Rebuke, that's it? Let's play this card. We do have Forecaster, 2 Boulderbone Dragons, and a Globe. I think the Forecaster will be...
Globe? Sorry, do you want to play 2 dragons? Like the colorless ones?
Not really. Like, certainly I feel like if you draw the Forecaster, it will be a nice card to cast. However... Wait, I wonder if you're just supposed to play the Forecaster with just the Globe. Isn't it 0-3, like, just okay?
So, I think that, okay, so one thing that's nice about Forecaster is that the Boulderborn dragons you get are 4/4s because you get the Glove, right?
Yes. Kind of.
I have no idea how, like, good it is for Forecaster to get a Globe.
Okay. That sounds like I should put in my deck to find out.
Mostly I'm worried what happens when you, like, draw the Globe and the Forecaster. Wait, you're playing Wingspan Strike?
Oh. No. I'm
Did you?
playing Unending Whisper.
Okay.
Okay, the curve on this deck is... Oh, I guess this Monastery Messenger is also... The red is also on a slash, so I should probably not play it. But I guess you could cast it for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I really feel like I really do feel like I kind of believe in this Bellringer card.
What do you like? What do you want to do with it?
I want to cast 2 spells in a turn.
Which 2 spells?
Any of my 2 drops. Basically, like, if you make 1 mana with it, it's great rate.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a 2 mana 1/4, flying.
I would argue 2 mana, 1/4 flying is not great, right? I think it's like okay, right?
Like another property of it is that you can renew targeting it,
Yeah, I
which
agree.
seems nice to me. Okay, I also feel like I believe in the Sagu Pummeler card though.
Mhm.
Um. Oh, is this a combination or something?
Kind of.
So
Wait,
just on its own, you can like put a counter on something, and then it could turn into 3 counters on something, or
that is
uh,
true.
or 4 counters on something.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, I think this might be a good Elder deck. Because this deck actually has
Mm-hmm.
eh. Okay. Whatever. I think this is where I'll stop. Um, I guess we can play some black lands to make it easier to cast Rakshas's Bargain.
You have
Do you think I
one,
should
two.
play all of them?
I feel like all of them is a little overkill.
How many would you like?
My instinct is 2.
Okay.
How do you feel about your blue-red duel that's hiding in your sideboard?
Where is it heading in my sideboard?
Mystic Monastery.
Oh, good point. Fair enough.
Okay, update. I only want to play one of the like random duels.
Okay. Which one do you think it should be?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is gonna be like 1, 2, 3. So ideally 6/4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ideally, um.
I should build my mana too.
My mana is just like perfect. I have like tons of DYTs. Okay, I didn't really account for that part. Let's play like 6 forest, 5 islands, and then a mountain, and then cut 1 land of some type. I guess we can make it forest. Okay, cool. Um, I will say this is a pretty lazy build of this pool, but
Mm-hmm. Hmm. My mana is a little stretched. It'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Shall we import into Cockatrice and play? Let me put that in chat. Edit or add command CFT pool. There. Um. Okay. Cockatrice. Also, are you there? Did we lose CFT? Or did we lose me? Hello? Test? Okay. Hannah, you hear me. I don't. Maybe we lost Discord. Did something happen to Discord? Oh, no, okay. Hello? Sorry about this. Some technical difficulties are happening. Uh, I think maybe some Discord technical difficulties are happening. Yeah, I think Discord might have like uh gone down a little because my internet seems to be fine. Okay, hold on. Uh, well, the problem is that in terms of waiting, I might be I might be like actively troubleshooting, so it might be a little hard to like look at it. But you should post it in the chat. Uh, hmm. Wanna try like Google Meet or something? Okay. Test. Okay, that works. Sorry for these technical difficulties. I have no idea what's going on with Discord. Hmm. Okay, I will take a look at this Jeskai deck. Like building an aggressive deck with a bunch of 2-drops. Seems pretty nice. Flashing the Kishia Trawlers. I need to let CFT in. Admit. Hello. Can you say that again?
Hello.
Okay. Can everyone hear CFT now?
That was strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Discord. Okay, well, this will be a little jankier, I guess. But just hopefully everything else should still work. Um, I'm going to make a room on Cockatrice.
Uh, I guess like you'll just stream your side and then yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Seems a little hard to. I guess you could still screen share through. Uh,
That
what?
seems like it requires effort.
Yeah. Wait. Why aren't the card images loading for me? I should try to get the card images to load for me. Um. Interesting.
I looked at the
Okay.
Hannah. I looked at the Jeskai build. It is definitely a style of Magic that or a style of building sealed pools that is different than my style of building sealed pools. However, it looks like a pretty good deck. I'm not sure it's better than the green deck. My suspicion is it's not better than the green deck because it doesn't play the best cards in the pool.
Let me try to find. I'm trying to update my cockatrice right now so that the card images show. Sorry, this will take a little bit. Okay, I don't know why this isn't loading. Let me try restarting cockatrice. Maybe this will help. Um, you will. Okay, now it loads. Okay, great, great. And great, it put me right back in. And I should be ready to start. Okay.
Sure.
So you're on the play.
Okay.
Wow, I cannot tell. I looked at my hand and could not tell what color of land was in it. What? How did I build my deck? I had that many of those sources. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. I will keep this one. Put this to the bottom. Go ahead.
Okay, one.
Yep. Draw. Whoops. Land. Go. Draw. Land. Go.
Do you have a quench? Is that what's going on? I'm gonna cast a mana into your quench.
That's fine.
I'm gonna cast Unending Whisper.
Okay.
I'll attack for 2.
Yep.
Maybe I should have done that first. I'm not sure.
When you cast Unending Whisper, you need to like start whispering and like don't stop. Like. Anyways, I will appraise. I will take this one and put this one in my graveyard. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a Prowler. I'll know myself for 4, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's pretty good. And then I'll flashback whisper.
Yep. Draw. Let's ramp. I'll get Plains Mountain. And pass.
I have a suspicion. My suspicion is that I should play 4 Sagu Pummeler.
Mm-hmm.
Or like 3 Saga Pummeler, the number of Saga Pummelers that I'm legally allowed to play, or something.
I need to.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay. How many? Okay, I really need to make this card image thing bigger. I don't know how to do that. Card info floating? Maybe? Yeah, that's much better. Oh,
I'll
it puts
hit
2
you.
counters on something? Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah.
counters.
It also puts a reach counter on it.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to take 9.
I'll play land for turn and pass.
Draw. Um, I'll pass the turn.
Um. Hmm. Okay, I'll. Hold on. I need to count my mana a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I'll attack.
As you go to combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap down your Prowler.
I will attack.
I'm gonna flash in. Oh, sorry, this needs to be shuffled into my deck. I'm gonna flash in a 4/3. Go to blocks.
That is fine.
I'll block your 4/3.
Okay. Um. I'll cast stock up.
Yep.
Uh. Hmm. I think. Hmm.
Oh, the thing isn't showing on screen. Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna take these 2 cards.
Okay. Now it should be showing on screen. Now I'm just capturing my whole screen.
And then I'll exile this to return stock up to my hand. And then I'll play land for.
What are the cards you put? Teamer Devotee and High Spire Bellringer in your
I
graveyard.
put 2 bell ringers in my graveyard.
Okay. How's the Bellringer feeling?
Um. It would be pretty good if the other 2 cards weren't better. Is how I would say.
Uh-huh. Anyways. Draw. Let's see. What's my plan? Um.
I will say the amount of counters that Blessed Prowler gives is a little disappointing so far.
Uh-huh. I mean, it is a 4-mana 5/5 though.
Yes.
Trying to figure out if I should cast this. I think the answer is a solid maybe. Um, I'll encroach again, I think.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Um. Hmm. Okay, stuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll take these two cards. I think. Um, I would like to cast, or I would like to activate Listed Power on Kishatar.
How many counters does it give it?
3.
Okay.
I would like to cast Tersa Light Shatter. Oh, I could have done that in the other order. I forgot I could do that.
Okay. Sure.
I was I didn't realize you could like. Okay, let's go to combat.
Um, I'm going. Oh, yeah, you can attack.
I am going to exile a card at random from my graveyard. Which is going to be an interesting task.
Yeah,
Oh, uh, can you just tell me if it will matter?
What? What do you mean? Oh, it does matter. This is not lethal. What?
Well, like, I mean,
Did you play a? What do you mean if it will matter?
it will mostly exile a card from my. I will not be able to cast it.
I agree. Have you played a
Um,
land? You could play a land.
I have played a land. It's possible I should have done something different, considering that, considering the text on this card. Okay. The top. Well, I'm gonna roll a 9-sided die, and then
Yeah,
there
yeah,
will
yeah.
be
Yeah,
a one. Yeah.
just resolve it.
Okay.
So you exile your island or whatever.
Soul Tide devotee. Okay, you may go to you may block.
I'm gonna give your prowler -5 to -0.
Okay,
And then I'll chump. Take 3.
sure.
Untap. Draw. Interesting. Um. Play a dragonologist, I think. Yeah. Look at 6.
I guess the odds have meaningfully increased now that you have cast Encroach and Dragonstorm twice.
Uh-huh. Well, I still have whiffed, I believe. Instant
Would you
sorcery
say
dragon. Okay.
would you say 6 hits is enough for a Dragonologist?
I believe I have 7 in my deck. Uh.
Hmm, much
Anyways,
to consider.
I'll cast Sibzig Appraiser. Take that. Go ahead.
Uh, I'll cast um I'll cast Rebuke, I think, on your Dragonologist.
Okay.
And then I will tap down your other creature.
Okay. And it
I
has a
will
stun
attempt to.
counter. Yep.
Yes. I will attack.
Okay. Light shatter trigger, I guess.
Yeah. Um. Darn. Okay. Maybe I see. Maybe I missequenced or something.
I mean, this seems like a fine sequence. I'll kill your 6/5 and gain 2 and take 3.
Sure. What are you revealing?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Untap. Not this one. Wait. Draw. Um. uh. Play the 6/5.
Sure.
Exile your 4/4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hmm. I feel like I've not played this game optimally. Uh. Okay, I'll make a 7/7.
Okay. It's a 7/7. Draw. Ooh, I like that card. Um. I am going to tap down your 7/7 and put 3 stun counters on it.
Okay.
And exile 2 cards. I can choose 1 to play. I'll choose Rebuke. Uh, I'll rebuke your Light Shatter.
Okay.
Um, and then I'll play Dragonstorm again, I think.
Okay.
Assuming I think I have basics left. Yeah, I have basics left. I'll pass. Go.
Hmm. Much to consider.
Truly.
Well. Huh. What is in my deck?
Oh, you have 8 cards in your deck? That's very funny.
Um. Do I think I will need to. Eh. Kind of feel like it will be fine. Kind of. I'm gonna cast my Thagu Wild thing.
Oh, you're thinking if you'll need to, like, prevent
Mhm.
yourself from decking? Um,
I could lose because of this choice. We'll see.
uh, much mana.
This Karakiss Guardian card is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Wait, it has Vigilance? I should be, like, dead by now.
I have not been attacking because I wanted to have hexproof.
It has Vigilance. Oh, but that's not how that card works.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I understand.
yeah.
But it is a combination with Dragonologist, I guess.
Yes. Speaking of Dragonologist, I'm gonna play Essence Anchor.
Okay.
Technically I should do this in the other order. I'm gonna play Rite of Renewal.
Okay.
I'm going to get back uh, Dragonologist and this, and then I'm gonna shuffle in Exhale, Sweep, Rebuke, and Appraiser, I think.
Okay.
Okay, this Rite of Renewal card seems kind of really nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Dragonologist, aforementioned combination.
Okay.
Uh, let's see if it. I just shuffled in some hits. Uh, wow. Which of these do I want? I'll take a Bewildering Blizzard, I think.
I see.
Uh, and I will attack for 6.
Okay.
Land, go.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, I made a 2/2. Also,
Okay.
um, that was the entire point of playing. That that's not the zombie I wanted. Um, why are all of these weird zombies? There we go. It's a zombie druid, but whatever. Upkeep, surveil. I'll keep that on top. Draw. Um. Let's just swing for 6. Uh, and pass.
Hmm. Hmm. I had some regrets.
Uh huh.
It'll be fine, or something. Uh, Tiger.
Okay.
Song.
Okay.
Uh, Go.
Um, I will draw 3,
Okay.
and then I'll flash this in.
Okay.
Oh, apparently it thinks it's a sorcery. Um, I'll pick up Dragonstorm. Untap. Upkeep. Graveyard. I think. Maybe. Surely.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the surveil. Yep. Draw. Oh, I like the card. Um, First, let's attack for 6. Or you have a fourth 4 as well. Yeah, let's attack for 6 and 4.
Um. Hmm. Okay, I will exhale the 4/3.
Okay. Um, I'll play this.
Okay,
I'll put uh Blizzard on top of my deck. Make it 2/2. Um, and then I will play a Warden. Go to my end step, put a counter on Warden.
I see. Well, I mean, I guess I'll cast that.
Yep. It's a 6/5. Um, so your 7/7 is untapping. Probably fine. I don't see a reason to act. I'll keep it on top. Oops. One, two, 6, 7, 8. Theoretically, I could cast that. Don't see an excellent reason to. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so you have a quantity of blockers.
On your upkeep, I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Bewildering Blizzard. I don't think you
okay.
have a counter spell, but
Yeah.
I do have a quantity of blockers. Yes, you're 7/7
Okay, so
untapped, but so everything gets -3, -0, and then it gets doubled. Um,
yes.
so you're gonna have
So
some 4/10.
I agree. But I don't. So I don't have. So these creatures do not have power, and then these creatures are like not lethal.
It's
Okay, it
4/10,
seems like
4/10, 8/14. This is a like 1/8, and the Karakik Guardian is a 6/10.
okay. It seems like I have died.
I agree. That seems to be the case.
I suspect I do this game in a number of different ways.
That may be true. Would you
Okay,
like to
let's
play more
sideboard.
games of this
All
matchup?
right, do you want to sideboard?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. I will remove some Teamer devotees from my deck, probably. Also, plausibly, some high spire bell ringers. Maybe I
Plausibly.
should change the colors of my deck, given this. Such as, I don't need to be base blue. I would rather be base red. However, that requires me to have had basics in my sideboard, which is not exactly a true statement. Okay, I'm adding some basics to my sideboard.
Mm. Hmm.
I have now added some basics to my sideboard. Is Shock Brigade good against you? Much to consider. Maybe I could board into white cards as well, but that seems like too much effort, so I'm not going to do that. Is Dragonfire Blade a good card? I kind of forgot that card existed. What if this card is good? It's probably not that good.
Is this card good? Probably not. I don't know.
I accidentally relocked my sideboard, so trying to redo the entire sideboarding process, I guess.
Whoops.
How many sources do I actually want? One, two,
Hmm.
three, four, five.
What if I'm supposed to do
1, 2,
this?
3, 4, 5.
That. That. And then I like play this. Well. And then is this card good? Like maybe okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 green sources. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, blue, 8, kind of. You have some very loud trains.
Hmm.
Kind of want these is the thing. These seem kind of very nice. What am I cutting for them? Maybe it's this? Thanks for hanging out, Hannah. Have a good dinner. I feel like this, like, Might just be good though. But maybe I'll split the difference. No, I strongly think this card is good here. Maybe this card is mediocre. Why are cuts so hard? Do you know the answer to this?
Much to consider.
I think cutting that one's illegal. I think I'll cut that and it'll be a little illegal, but it's fine. Oh wait, sorry, you're on the play.
Should I be on the play?
Well, if you want to be on the play.
I will be on the play, even though I might be wrong. I will keep, I
I'll
think.
also keep. Draw. Gain a life. Go.
I'll gain a life. Go.
Draw. Go.
Let's play Forest Manowith.
Yep. Draw.
Pass.
Tawny back. Loot.
Sure.
I'm gonna discard aggressive negotiations. Go ahead.
I will cast the Song That Never Ends or something.
Okay.
Pass.
Scary. Well, let's tap that elephant down.
Sure.
I will choose Essence Anchor, I guess. Attack for 4. Go ahead.
I will cast. I think this one.
Okay.
Pass.
This is a little hard to beat. I'll play an Essence Anchor, and I'll put a fresh start on your elephant.
Sure.
Go. I'll simply take 14.
It's only like 12, right?
Oh yeah, 12. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's 14 because this entered with a counter.
Oh right, yes, that's why I thought it was 13. 14. I mean.
Okay, well. Yeah, I'll hit you for 14.
Okay.
Second main, I'll play a 4/4 that makes a 3/3.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Draw. Do I have outs? um. Go.
Um. Okay, let's go to combat.
Okay.
I'll attack you.
I'll Blizzard.
Okay,
I guess I'll block the 4/4 first, and then Blizzard.
sure.
Okay. I'll take 4.
Right. Sure.
And your 4/4 dice.
I did forget that that card existed for a second. Um, sure. Let's draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done that first, probably. That's fine. I'll mill 6.
Yep.
Uh, is this card a nice card in constructed? Much to consider.
Well, I do think I am dead. Okay.
Turns out the song that never ends is a good card.
Yes. I will keep this on the play.
I'll keep.
Gain a life. Go.
I'll gain a life. Go.
Draw. Go. Draw. Play sleight of hand. Take this one. Go.
Go.
Every game. What I've learned is that ramp feels good in this, at least in this mirror. I ramped more than you the first game, and clearly that's why I won.
Hmm.
I will get these.
Does negotiations exile or does it discard?
It exiles. Go
I
ahead.
see. Okay.
They wouldn't make it discard in this set, you know.
Okay, well, I'll cast the song that never ends.
Uh-huh.
I guess I could have been more patient with it this time. I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack.
Deal 5.
Sure.
I'm not done. Songcrafter Mage.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. This is bad because if you remove this in response, I can't actually flash it back. Um, hmm. I'll just let the floating mana go.
Okay. Second main. I'll cast a Prowler, I think.
Yep.
No 5. Or 4.
Yep.
Cool.
Fresh start your prowler.
Sure.
Draw. Songcrafter.
Sure.
Let's tap the appraiser. Deal 5 to elephant.
Sure.
I'll spend some mana. Negotiate. That's a bunch of stuff, huh?
I agree.
Um, I'm gonna take a Sagu Pummeler, I think.
Okay.
And I'll put the counter on this. I think. Oh, actually, no, I should just put the counter on. I'll put it here. Go.
Alright.
Put my land also.
I will draw a card.
Yep.
I will. Hmm. I think I'm not in a rush. Let's hit my land drop.
Yep.
How much of a not rush am I? I think very in a not rush. Yeah, sure. I'll pass.
Draw. I guess I know your hand. Um. I'll attack. Huh?
Uh, sure. I'll block the 4/3 and I'll make the obvious blocks, I guess.
Okay. I'll play a Blizzard.
Sure.
So why not? Interesting. I will gain a life. Go.
I will cast Pummeler, and I will flash back on Onion Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Your whisper should be in your grave, your exile
Oh,
instead of
yes.
your graveyard.
Sorry.
Buyback, clearly. Um,
Hmm.
hmm. Well, okay. Play this. It's untapped. Uh, I'll play a 6 mana 4/4 that goes into onto the battlefield and not the graveyard, and I'll ramp twice with it.
Okay.
I will say it has felt relevant that I am playing this multiple times.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the combination?
What's the combination? Oh, yes, yes, I
So
have.
yeah. For anyone in the chat who is not in the know, there's a rare that with landfall make a dragon.
Yes. So you can just like repeatedly play Encroaching Dragonstorm until you've gotten all your basics, and each basic comes with a dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Equilibrium Adept.
Okay.
I will play that. I will play Full-Tide Devotee. I
Mm-hmm.
will pass.
Draw.
Would you say Encroaching Dragonstorm and Koryu Mountain Monastery are a combination?
Yes, I would say that. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sweep, tap down your Sagu Pummeler.
Sure.
Okay. I'll choose Strategic Betrayal. Um, Interesting.
That's kind of annoying.
That's the hope. I think I'm supposed to. This is really funny, given that I just tapped it down, but I'm gonna kill the Pummeler. Just,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna betrayal you.
Um. So I'll also Devotee, I think.
Okay. And Graveyard. Uh, then I'll attack in the air for 4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Um. Hmm. You have one card?
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. What should I consider? I'll just tap the dragon
Okay.
and pass.
Okay. It just has 1 stun counter on it, right?
Yeah.
Draw. So 5 mana is what I tap for this. Yeah, I'll Monastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Monastery. Uh, okay, this thing isn't loading. There. This is what it looks like. Um, I will play it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and fail to get value because I already exiled your graveyard. Um, Now I want to do it the other way. Anyways, I'll get value this way though. Go ahead.
Um, interesting. Much to consider. Huh.
Hello, Sophia.
Okay, let's start by rebuking this.
Yep.
Not tapping like that. Okay, now I'm going to mill myself for a dangerous quantity of cards, namely
Okay.
7. 4, 5, 6, 7. I see. Uh, huh. It was not the most helpful. I will now cast a Trawler, I believe.
Okay.
Exile the Tiger. Return the Rebuke, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I will attack you.
I'll trade with the Adept and take 4.
Okay, sure.
Untap. Draw. Okay. You have 1 card in hand, which I know is Rebuke.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right of Renewal. Return Songcrafter Mage and the Death Gorger. Shuffle in stuff. Let me figure out which stuff I'm shuffling in. Um, Not this one, probably. I mean, I guess I could exile your Rebuke from your hand. This turn, I'm doing. Uh, Definitely shuffling Betrayal and Blizzard. I'm just trying to figure out which of these I'm casting. Because my other action, my next action this turn is going to be casting Songcrafter Mage, targeting the thing that is remaining in my graveyard. Um, I think that thing is going to be. If I do it on this, it's actually kind of nice. Huh. I think I'm gonna cast it on aggressive negotiate. Yeah. So this is shuffled into my library. All aggressive negotiations take your rebuke from hand.
Mhm.
Tapping. I guess I could just like not tap anything. I'll tap nothing. Um,
Okay.
I'll put a counter on this uh one. Yeah. Or wait, no. The counter was going on this one. Uh, and then I will cast a Sultai Devotee and pass.
I see. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'll attack you.
I'll trade with my 2 small creatures.
Okay. Um. I will. Interesting. What is in my deck? I feel like maybe like if I had like think harder about this, I should put together some Doomsday files for my deck instead of like just dying. I'm not sure if like
My
I feel
goal
like
this
most
game
decks.
is to just like run you like I'm just being the hard control deck, you know?
Mhm.
And I think I can successfully do that against your deck. Is my theory.
I don't seem to have many relevant spells left.
That sounds like it might be true.
Okay. I'm gonna exile the Prowler, targeting the other Prowler
Okay.
for 5 counters.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Monastery Messenger.
Okay.
On the Molten Exhale.
Yep.
Pass.
Draw. Interesting. I have a molten exhale on top. That can kill this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Afterwards. Let's just play this Feral Deathgorger again.
Right, you have that. That makes things harder. Okay.
I agree. I will exile your Equilibrium Adept and a Jungle Hollow.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
I will exhale your devotee.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack with my 5/10.
I'll block with my thingy.
Okay. I will target the messenger.
Okay. It's a 6/7 now.
Yeah.
Anything
Also, this is
else?
wrong. That's all.
I will draw a card. Well, impulse draw a card. Untap. Draw. I will until the end of my next turn. Yeah, so I need to use now. I'll Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
I will gain a life. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play a Constrictor Sage. Tap down your messenger.
Okay.
I will attack with my dragon.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Interesting. I will attack, I think.
I won't block.
I'll cast a Pummeler. Best.
this, and then yeah, I'll exile the card from the top of my library.
Mhm.
Interesting. So it is 644. Okay. Um. This is a weird line, I guess, but I will aggressive negotiations to put a counter on my dragon, I think, or
Okay.
no, not my. Let's. You just get, yeah, I'll put it on my dragon.
Mhm.
Um, I'll attack for 10.
Um, I guess I should block the 4/4. Or is that bad? Should I like chump the 4/4? Is that what's going on? Uh, it's a little bad to chump the 4/4 because then I can't. Then there's a strategic betrayal.
Well, you kind of have to block it with something, or you have to
I
block something with
agree.
something.
Um, hmm. Okay, so suppose I chump the 4/4 with the 3/2, and then you cast strategic betrayal and I exile my sage. Then it's still a slightly sketchy. I think that's the best way. Okay. What are some other options? No, I think that's the best way.
Okay, chump. You take 6 down to 4.
Yep.
I will strategic betrayal.
Hmm. Wait, maybe it's better to exile the pummeler because then if there's an attack with the sage, then I can trade off for it. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I'll exile the pummeler.
Okay. I will play a Tawny back.
Okay.
Draw card. Discard Dragonstorm. Land, go.
Um.
Your graveyard is exiled.
Oh yeah. I will hit you for 6.
Yep.
Um. Yeah, I appear to be dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But where did my labeling go? Why is it not in my deck or in my graveyard?
Did you cite it out? No, what? It got exiled somehow.
Is
Did
it in
you?
my SL?
I think
I
you
don't see
maybe.
it.
I think you maybe. I see it in your exile.
Oh,
It's. I think you maybe milled it at some point, and then I exiled your
maybe I
graveyard
missed
or
it.
something.
Okay. Um. Okay. These are some interesting games.
Uh-huh.
certainly, I enjoy drawing the card Rakshas's Bargain when I have more than 4 cards left in my library.
Uh, I think that one of the more impressive cards was Right of Renewal. I think that this card
I agree.
I think that this card, like, I think that if I were to stack rank the importance of cards in these games, I would put your Saga first, and then Right of Renewal second,
I think I agree.
which is maybe a little impressive for Right of Renewal. Um,
Hmm. But I feel like this is a format where you might be able to like get through your deck pretty quickly, and
yeah,
so like the shuffle clause is like very nice.
yes, yes. Um, I think like this messenger also impressed.
I agree.
Uh,
To be fair, like this was a certain texture of matchup.
yes, I agree. Um, but like siding into like the black discard and just like trying to make sure that every single card like traded like I was just trying to line up theory, basically,
Hmm. Yeah,
uh, and it seemed to have worked,
I
except when
feel
I
like it
got
would have.
hit by two 10-10s or like a
Hmm.
14-10 or 14-12. Uh,
I feel like it would have been useful for me to draw Rakshas's Bargain before I ran out of the cards in my library. I would
yeah,
say
yeah,
in this last game.
certainly. I
Yeah.
felt it felt nice. It felt like this deck had enough ways. I was like pretty happy not playing Focus the Mind. I think I already had enough ways to like get card advantage and like turn through my deck.
Hmm.
I think this Inspirited Vanguard may have been like not this card might not matter enough. I wanted to try it, but never got to try it. I think I like all the other
Actually,
cards in my deck.
I feel like it should matter, right? Like it attacks with a
Probably.
7/6, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard for attacking with a 7/6 to not matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't, that won't matter if you, like, what you need to do is block, right? And,
Yeah.
like, for example, if you play a 4 mana 5/5, attacking as a 7/6 might be too slow. But to be fair, I could make it a 5, like, just a 5 mana 5/4 and trade off.
Yeah.
Um,
I think this card seems very powerful to me, at
I
least in
agree
field.
it's very powerful. Like, basically, it's like competing against, like, I don't know, another removal spell or another card draw spell, right? And like that might
Hmm.
be what the texture of the matchup wanted from my side. But yeah, I just sided into a bunch of black cards.
Hmm.
Are we doing another one? Presumably not another full one. Are we building a pool or no?
Um.
I
I
would
don't
end.
know.
I would end here, maybe.
Okay, but we can end here.
Yeah. Hopefully this was interesting to people. I think we didn't have very
Yeah,
many viewers, but
I agree.
that's fine.
That's okay.
Um,
For those of you that were here, thanks for being here. Um,
indeed.
and yeah, hopefully this like was helpful in some form. Um, yeah. Next week there will be a new set, I believe.
Yes, indeed. We're not streaming this weekend because, well, pre-release. I'm
Mhm.
judging pre-release both days of the weekend. Um, do you have any idea who to raid? Is anyone
Um,
doing Tarkir sealed that we can raid?
hmm.
I don't know if I see any Tarkir sealed. What's wrong with people? They should be playing Tarkir sealed.
Yeah, the new set. Why aren't people playing the new set?
We could also just not raid.
Sure.
Pretty quiet night all around. But yeah, thank you for watching. You can find our VODs on YouTube. I'll try to upload this one soon. But yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Bye,
Mhm.
everyone.